Fans fear Grant Ellis is killing the Bachelor franchise. March 4, 2025. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. The Bachelor has been airing for over 2 decades. It's spawned several spin-offs over the years. But fans of the show worry that Grant Ellis is killing the franchise. Keep reading to find out the reasons behind their concerns. Grant chooses his final 3. Grant Ellis is just a few more episodes away from handing out his final rose. He started the season with 25 women vying to be his wife. After emotional hometown visits with Dina Lupancu, Juliana Pasquarosa, Ligia Gare, and Zoe McGrady, there are only 3 women left. In a move that surprised viewers, he sent Dana home. The rest of the ladies move on to the next step in the journey, the fantasy suite. Fans fear Grant Ellis is killing Bachelor franchise. A lot of fans weren't excited when Grant Ellis was announced as the season 29 Bachelor. They barely got to know him when he was a contestant on Jen Tran's season of The Bachelorette. Unfortunately, a significant portion of Bachelor Nation viewers haven't warmed up to Grant. One problem is the season is shorter than usual, which gives the audience less time to get invested. One disgruntled fan of the franchise took to Reddit to air their grievances with Grant's season. It's now laughable how boring, tired, and contrived this thing has become. It's anything but fun anymore, and every big moment they have teased has become an all-time nothing burger. They wrote about season 29. https://youtube.b/9oxxx0ugux. The angry viewer continued, "The guy doesn't want to be there. Blow this thing up and start over. It's a wrap." The Reddit thread received a lot of comments in agreement. What else did fed-up fans have to say? "I have been watching since the age of 12. I'm in my mid-30s. I have been a faithful viewer through all the seasons. This one is rough. I even enjoyed Clayton's more. He's a nice guy. Just doesn't seem like he's falling for any of the ladies. I'm sad to say, this is the end. I struggled through every episode this season. I'm so bored. It was too short and edited very weird. I'm thinking after they stop filming, he and his F1 will grow closer together cause they'll have more time. They pick bad choices, people with no personality whatsoever. The whole season feels fake and sloppily thrown together. Is the show worth saving at this point? How they would fix it. Bachelor Nation fans are still reeling from the news that The Bachelorette won't air this year. The news that 2 producers quit the show has sparked further fears that the end of the Bachelor franchise is near. But some fans are still hopeful the show can be saved. One fan suggested a major change. They need to seriously clean house because the fans don't feel like advocates for the show anymore. A Bachelor Nation fan wrote on the Reddit thread, "Grant Ellis/credit, YouTube." Another added, "Yeah, I wish they would hire some creative people to sit down and somehow reformulate the show." The Bachelor Nation franchise isn't dead just yet. ABC already confirmed that Bachelor in Paradise will return this year. Do you think Grant Ellis is killing the reality TV franchise? Sound off in the comments. One of the main criticisms fans have is the fact that the season has been shorter than usual, giving the audience less time to connect with the contestants and the lead. The shorter season means that moments of drama, romance, and tension feel rushed, and the audience doesn't have the time to fully invest in the relationships being developed. One fan, frustrated with the season's lack of depth, took to Reddit to vent. It's now laughable how boring, tired, and contrived this thing has become. It's anything but fun anymore, and every big moment they've teased has become an all-time nothing burger. The same user continued, "The guy doesn't want to be there. Blow this thing up and start over. It's a wrap." This sentiment seems to be gaining traction, as many others chimed in with similar frustrations. A particularly long-time fan of the franchise, who had been watching since they were 12 years old, shared their thoughts. "I've been watching since the age of 12. I'm in my mid-30s. I have been a faithful viewer through all the seasons. This one is rough. I even enjoyed Clayton's more. Other fans were similarly harsh in their reviews of Grant's season. "He's a nice guy. Just doesn't seem like he's falling for any of the ladies," one fan commented, expressing concern over Grant's apparent lack of emotional investment in the process. Another viewer summed up their feelings. "I'm sad to say, this is the end. I struggled through every episode this season. I'm so bored." Some even pointed to the production value, stating that it felt sloppily thrown together, and that the season had been edited in a strange and disjointed way. One Reddit user noted, "It was too short and edited very weird. I'm thinking after they stop filming, he and his F1, final one, will grow closer together because they'll have more time." But others, even in their criticism, were still holding on to hope for the show's potential. Is the show worth saving? The bigger question now is whether The Bachelor is worth saving at this point. As much as Grant Ellis' season has received negative feedback, some fans still hope that the franchise can turn things around. However, there are significant challenges facing the future of the series. One of the most alarming developments for fans is the fact that The Bachelorette, a sister show in the franchise, won't be airing this year. This unexpected decision sent shockwaves through Bachelor Nation, further solidifying fears that the franchise might be struggling to maintain relevance in an ever-evolving TV landscape. Adding to these concerns is the news that two key producers quit the show, leaving many to question the direction in which The Bachelor is headed. In light of these recent developments, some fans are asking whether it's time to shake things up. One particularly vocal viewer proposed a radical idea to clean house, stating that the franchise's current team isn't connecting with fans anymore. They need to seriously clean house because the fans don't feel like advocates for the show anymore. One Reddit commenter wrote. Others suggested a complete overhaul of the format. "Yeah, I wish they would hire some creative people to sit down and somehow reformulate the show," another fan added. While it's clear that some fans still care about the franchise, they're also feeling frustrated and are calling for change. A glimmer of hope. Bachelor in Paradise. Despite the growing concerns about The Bachelor, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. ABC has confirmed that Bachelor in Paradise will return this year. While the spin-off has often been seen as a lighter, more carefree version of the main series, it has managed to maintain a loyal fan base. It might even serve as a way for the franchise to regain its footing. While Bachelor in Paradise offers a different kind of entertainment, its return could help keep the franchise alive for the time being. Fans are hopeful that the success of Bachelor in Paradise will help reignite interest in the main series, or at least provide a much-needed break from the overwhelming sense of apathy that has marked Grant Ellis' season. How fans would fix it? Even if the Bachelor franchise is on the verge of collapse, fans have not given up hope entirely. There are still plenty of suggestions on how the show can be salvaged, and many of these ideas stem from a desire to bring back the magic that made the franchise so popular in the first place. A common suggestion is to return to the basics, slowing down the season and allowing for more meaningful connections to develop between the lead and the contestants. Fans want to see more genuine, organic moments, rather than the rushed, contrived events that have become a hallmark of recent seasons. Additionally, many viewers have expressed a desire for a lead who is more emotionally invested in the process, someone who genuinely wants to find love rather than going through the motions. Others have suggested that The Bachelor could benefit from a complete rethinking of the format. Some fans have pointed out that the franchise has been airing for over 2 decades and that it's time for a fresh perspective. "They need to seriously clean house," said one fan. "Maybe bring in new creative minds to revamp the show and give it a new direction." Conclusion. As we reach the final stages of Grant Ellis' season of The Bachelor, it's clear that the show is facing a critical juncture. While some fans have been hopeful about the future, Others have been left disillusioned by the lackluster season and the behind-the-scenes changes that are raising alarms about the franchise's future. The question now is, can The Bachelor be saved? Or is this the beginning of the end for a reality TV institution? Time will tell, but if the show is to survive, it may need a major overhaul, both in terms of its production and its approach to storytelling. As always, Bachelor Nation will be watching closely to see how things unfold. What do you think? Are you still invested in The Bachelor? Or do you think Grant Ellis has already sealed the fate of the franchise? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.